Get it together eventually.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the usual suspects, and we have had some technical difficulties tonight, and that's why we're starting late. My computer was acting up, and my mic would not work. So here we are, and to the right of me, I have Gentleman Jedi, and below me, I have Mr. Kentucky Kryptonian, the Mr. Syndicate Custom Relics. And in the opposite corner of myself, I have Mr. Aaron Yohannan, also known as Shadow Tech Sabers. How is everybody tonight?
What up, dude? I'm doing good.
Are ya?
I'm doing good. Missed everybody and glad to be on the stream. I'm trying
Oh,
to get.
dude, I am so glad to be back with you guys. I have missed everybody so much. Like, I know we've been hanging out in private every once in a while or talking one-on-one, but
Right.
like so much. So there's so much to talk about.
Yeah, and the only thing we can't talk about, Spider-Man. Because why? Because of that guy.
Ian, are you you haven't seen it yet?
I haven't seen it. I honestly don't care to see it, if I'm being honest.
Okay, well, just so you know, we are past the.
Heart.
We are.
Bro, it's just like you took a hammer and it just goes.
But we are well past the 1 week ban on spoilers that we have around here. So, unfortunately, we're not past the 1 week ban on spoilers for episode 6 of Boba Fett. But
Am I on my other page? Maybe I'm on my other page.
I do. The one thing I will say without having any spoilers for it is, oh my God, that episode was phenomenal. I mean, episode 5 was great.
No, I mean,
how many of y'all came out of their chairs when Mando stepped through those rubber curtains in episode 5?
Well, bro, you know, I love that whole episode, bro. As soon as I heard the music, I was like, it's just like, man, I can't.
Right?
Apparently, I got
Repulse. Liam, call your mom. It's been a while since we've said that.
Beat me by just a few seconds.
Craig. Brian in the house. And then we have Preston's.
I got some flack this week.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
What'd you get flack on?
Show them the goodness.
Posting spoilers. I don't know if it posted any spoilers, but some people said it did. It's a 50-50 coin. I mean, honestly, the way I see it is the only way I posted any spoilers is if you paid attention to it.
Right.
You can scroll. You can keep scrolling. Like, you see something and you're like, oh, and then right at the top it kind of starts giving a general description, and you're like, nope, don't want to see that. Like, nobody told you to go click and listen to it. Somebody got mad and disliked. The first dislike on a font I've ever had. Somebody got. I guarantee it was somebody like, spoilers. Don't want you posting those spoilers. Like, from now on, I'll post it like 3 or 4 days after, no matter how fast I actually do the font.
Right. Yeah. So I know Preston has seen this, but Aaron and Ian, have you seen what I brought back in my duffel bag on the airplane?
Dude. I love that. Yes. It's so epic.
Awesome. I did actually. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm running out of room for stuff. Like, seriously, because I don't even have any place to display my Darth Vader helmet as it is. And now I've added Boba Fett. And then talking with Mike, he's down in Disney right now, and he just bought the Mando helmet. And I know Aaron Combs has the Death Watch helmet. So you guys got to get on this. Come on.
Yes.
I'm
I
not
want
a helmet guy. I'm
I'll-
not a head.
I want a helmet.
I do
Dude,
too.
So
I just got rid of my
actually-
Vader helmet though.
I actually passed up the opportunity, or maybe I don't know. Maybe I didn't have the money at the time. I don't know. There was a guy who was local and posted a pod racer, Anakin pod racer helmet from episode 1, and he wanted like $100 for it, but like it wasn't on the groups because I live in a real small place, so it like surprised the crap out of me. It was in one of my like local yard sale like areas, and it just so happened he had this helmet he was getting rid of, and I was like, oh man. I think I shared the post for the guy just to try and help him out. But yeah, there he is. He's back.
There's the dude. My dude, what's up?
There's the guy. That's him. Him's
And then-
him's the guy.
Forzy, the one and only.
Forza.
So you guys have
It's
seen
fancy.
my Sphero R2D2.
That's awesome.
So while Aaron, Chris, and the rest of my family and I were in Galaxy's Edge, we built these ones.
That's dope.
So there's a slight size difference.
Yeah, slightly.
So we currently have 4 of these in our house. Where'd he go?
Well, bye, Force. He'll be back.
Yeah,
He's
so
like
we have
McRib. He's always back.
4 of these in our house.
That's epic.
We have 2 BB units and 2 R2 units.
So,
And Aaron, Mr. Combs is here.
can I?
Can you?
Well, I was gonna wait till he popped on screen and say hello, but
The hell?
I was gonna say, is Aaron frozen?
Hey guys.
it almost
There
sounded
he
like
is.
it almost sounded like a dog was going ham on a bone there for a second.
How y'all doing?
So
What's up, buddy?
you can get all kinds of different accessories. These are so dope. If you guys go to Galaxy's Edge, this is definitely worth the price of the build.
I think it'd be cool just to put one together.
Is that an R5 unit?
There was someone I saw in the groups, man. that
Basically, yeah.
actually built one,
Hmm.
and it had like actual hologram. He had it like facing his door, and had actual like pulled little video clips where it was like little holograms. And I mean, dude, this was the coolest little droid I think I've ever seen. And man, I swear, I don't care what it would take. If I had the money and I could get the dude to build me one, I would have him build me one. That's epic.
So
That's epic. Anything droid is epic, man. Just because that's something that is now reality. We can now
Right.
have, we can now have droids. So yes, I will.
it was actually pretty cool. It was well worth the money spent. So Aaron, I have joined the Mandalorian plans. I smuggled this back in my duffel bag
Nice.
on the airplane.
Good deal.
So, what's new with you guys? We're talking episode 1 of season 2.5 of The Mandalorian, because we can't talk about episode 6 of Boba Fett yet
Oh, okay.
because of the
So-
spoilers. Well, we
Uh,
haven't hit a week on spoilers yet.
It's Saturday. That's a week enough for me.
All right, let's talk
It's all
episode
over.
6 then.
It's all over the internet. It's all over
Yeah.
Facebook.
If people haven't read spoilers yet, then
No,
I mean,
Sure.
you're already look. If you wake up on Thursday
Morning.
excuse me, I'm sorry. If you wake up Wednesday morning, meaning if you didn't watch it at midnight, 12 a.m. Wednesday morning, if you didn't watch it by 4 a.m., you will be running into spoilers. You will.
True.
you already
Period.
know what happened.
You already know what happened.
True.
That's all there is to it. Period. Oh, and by the way, Saberland, I'm back.
High fours.
Kind of.
Hello, folks.
The one and only.
Hello there.
Hello there. General
Hello
Kenobi.
there.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Speaking of General Kenobi, real quick, in Galaxy of Heroes, I finally got gas. General Anakin Skywalker, I got him at 6 stars. I'm working on my 7-star. So
That's
Nice.
excellent. I finally got Galactic Legend Master Kenobi.
ooh, he's the best one.
He is ridiculous to get. But right now I'm on a new quest and I am
Ooh.
trying to get Scion of Django and build the Book of Boba Fett team. So I'm trying to get Scion of Django. I've already got Fennec Shand. I've already got Gamorrean Guard. I've already got Beskar Mando. And I'm think next week or the week after, Galaxy of Heroes is going to drop Kirstanton.
That would be
Nice.
So get ready to pay your $20 to get him to 4 stars. Just go
Yep.
ahead and just go ahead and pay it on out.
Just
Yeah,
go ahead,
I-
just go ahead and say pretty on 20.
I 4-starred
Mhm.
my Biden verse. He's so worth it.
What are you shaking your head for? Yes, we all pay for games. I don't pay for Galaxy of Heroes.
No, I don't pay for Galaxy Heroes.
I pay for other games, even if it is on.
I think we
the
all pay for games in some way, shape,
I
or
pay
form.
for World of
Yeah.
Warcraft.
I like my characters to look cool when I shoot and kill people.
I'm a whale on Blitz, so
Hey, you know what? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. We do pay for games in some form or fashion.
Nice.
Now, don't we?
Right?
Exactly. I'm fixing to snag that God of War, man. I'm like that close to sneaking over onto the Steam store and picking up God of War because it's the first time. Hey, apparently I'm just playing. No spoilers. It's all good. Yeah, apparently they put it on a PC for the first time ever, so it's finally not solely on PlayStation. And that's the one that they decided to come back into the franchise with. So yeah, I'm excited to play it when I get a chance.
Read it, boy.
So, for those of you watching and in the comments, in case you didn't know, this guy and I went to Galaxy's Edge.
He said epic that time.
How epic were those rides at Galaxy's Edge?
I'm gonna tell you something right now, okay? People in this community, people in this hobby, the Star Wars fandom can hate on the sequel trilogy all they want, but you have got to admit that Rise of the Resistance ride is absolutely worth experiencing. My gosh, that was groundbreaking. I don't think I've ever been on such a thrilling, more exciting Disney ride, Disney experience, Star Wars experience in my life. All of it. The freaking you were on board the Millennium Falcon. You were there. You were physically on it. You're being driven through this station and you look up and there is a actual life-size AT-AT walker. If you stand up, you're not even as large as the freaking toe. I mean, it's that freaking big. Like
It was unbelievable.
It is a serious experience, man.
Well,
It's unbelievable.
Because for those of you that haven't experienced it, you get on a ship and then you end up getting pulled into a First Order Star Destroyer. And the thing that was mind-boggling is we got on the ship and off the ship on the same side but we got on outdoors on the ground, and when we got off the same side, we were inside a Star Destroyer.
Yes.
I don't know how they did it, but it is freaking amazing. And then you got these these Disney workers that are dressed as First Order officers, and they're giving you instructions. And if you don't follow their instructions, they belittle you like the First Order would, right? Remember those two girls, and she's like, without looking down, what color a dot are you standing on? And they look down and they're like, oh, we're on orange. And she's like, what part of without looking down did you not understand?
When
And
she
she
chewed that
just-
girl out, that
Oh.
was so epic.
It's like the Disney
Oh.
version of Dick's Last Resort.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my dream job.
Yeah.
But like
Yes.
that whole ride was
Dude.
like it was so worth it. Like even if you we didn't have to stand in line really, but even if you had to stand in line, it is so worth it. And then the Smugglers run Millennium Falcon. You go on, and I mean we were a group of 6, so it was perfect because you have 2 pilots, 2 gunners, and 2 engineers, and you get told by Chewbacca and Hondo Ohnaka what you're supposed to be doing on this Smugglers run, and it is phenomenal.
Good old Hondo.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. No, it was cool. It was definitely cool.
That'd be cool if they brought Hondo back to Book of Boba Fett.
Right. Well, now that you brought that back up again, episode 6. I knew we were getting Cad Bane, but I did not know we were going to get Cad Bane like that. I knew we were going to get him in live action at some point.
That was
but to have him pop up, and I mean, unfortunately, he took out Cobb Vanth, but which was kind of sucks because I like that character.
Did he though?
Well, I mean, as far as you can tell, I mean, we got 1 episode left.
So
We got one episode
I
left.
actually froze the frame, and he grazed him right over the shoulder.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't miss unless he wants to.
He might be playing dead.
Cad Bane does not miss.
Nope. The only time he misses is if he's paid to miss.
Yep.
And I mean,
Now he screwed up the deputy quite nicely, but
yeah.
But
And I mean,
it also goes back to he didn't.
Aaron froze.
Aaron
froze. I mean, there's things floating around saying that because I mean, when you go back and you watch Return of the Jedi, when you go back and watch Return of the Jedi, Bib Fortuna died on the Jabba sail barge. So if Bib Fortuna isn't dead, and Boba Fett isn't dead, and we all thought they were dead in Return of the Jedi, Mace is alive.
Everybody's
Like,
alive,
come on.
man. They're all alive now.
Come on, Mace has got to be alive. And for those of us in the Facebook group chat, that spoiler that Jeremy let out about a cameo coming up. So that was there when Jeremy posted that. IMDb has quickly retracted that because I think somebody got fired for letting that slip.
Ooh.
So we're not sure. We're not sure if that's actually going to happen or not, but yeah, see, and there's Chris with it, but supposedly that was the rumor, but that is not confirmed on any source any longer. So
I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
4 more days.
Ain't that it? Man,
And this is the season finale.
Right. It's gonna
This
be.
is the season finale, unfortunately.
It's
So
gonna
I
be
see.
epic.
So yeah, you're looking in the chat and you see what Chris says there about a certain somebody coming in, but where it's all going and what all has happened to me, honestly, I don't understand what sense that would make bringing him in. Like he is not the character they need to be bringing in right now. They need to be surprising us with either some more syndicate stuff, like a hidden boss we don't know about. It's like going to be a shocker, or there needs to be like a Mandalorian clan shocker, like somebody from clan something, like Clan Ordo. It's kind of like my hidden dream, like Clan Ordo comes back.
Right.
I would love that. Like I need see Ian knows, like the descendant of Canderous Ordo just needs to come down in this huge basilisk ship from KOTOR 1 and just be like, I'm the king of Mandalore. Give me my freaking saber. I will rule you all. That would be the coolest freaking thing ever.
Right. Well, and
Now,
I mean, you look at the way the show has gone so far, and we've seen Fennec Shand, who first popped up in The Mandalorian, Cobb Vanth, who first popped up in The Mandalorian, Ahsoka, who first popped up in The Mandalorian in live action,
Bo-Katan.
Yeah, we haven't seen Bo-Katan in Book of Boba Fett at all, and I know that he would want to both him and Boba Din would want to reach out to her if they're looking for muscle.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely, dude. I really
like
in this upcoming season of Mando, because I'm going to make the prediction that Book of Boba Fett's going to do what Mando season 2 did. So after the credits, we're going to get a little slice of what's going to happen in Mando season 3. And honestly, from everything that we've been shown since Mando season 1, guys, I'm ready. I am ready for the uprising. I'm ready for the unification of the Mandalorian Empire. I am ready for all Mandalorians to come together under one banner and go to war, unified. Whether you were Empire, whether you were a bounty hunter, whether you were a resistance fighter, I don't care what clan you're from. Every Mandalorian reunite and take on somebody. I'm ready for it. I want basilisks. I want blood. I want foundlings. I want them all. Bring them all. F the Jedi. Bring them all. The Mandalorians are single-handedly the greatest thing to happen to Star Wars since the Jedi. Like, yay, Jedi, magic powers, laser swords. That's so freaking cool. And we're rolling for it for what seems like decades. And then all of a sudden, here comes Knights of the Old Republic 1, and here comes Canderous, and it's like, who is this guy and how badass is he? And you find out that Boba isn't, that bucket he wears doesn't mean bounty hunter. That bucket he wears means freaking Mandalorian, and it means honor.
And technically, Django was Mandalore. But a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, Django was officially Mandalore, but he was not recognized because of all the turmoil going on with the Empire and Maul and all that other crap. But he was taken in by one of... because Django was a foundling.
Because you just did a bunch of research on that.
Yeah, I did.
I know the name.
I
know the name. I can't think.
Yeah,
of
I don't know the name either.
Name
and then when he became Mandalore, he ended up with all the turmoil going on. He's just like, screw it. I'm gonna go off on my own. Then because of all of the shady backdoor dealings with the Empire and stuff like that, and pretty much the Sith, the entire history of the Mandalore, or of the Mandalorians, the Sith pretty much controlled the Mandalorians their entire history, and so pretty much unbeknownst to Django, the Sith created Order 66 and the clones and did all that shady stuff through Jango, and Jango's the one that ended up more or less creating Order 66, and planted true Mandalorian sergeants in the first clone trooper squadrons, and trained the first ARC troopers, and all to get back at the Jedi and to take over the true Mandalorian homeworld that was Coruscant. So yeah, I did a big research nerd out thing for like 2 days, but I'm sure a lot of it's Legends expanded universe, but that's kind of what it's at right now. But yeah, Jango was Mandalore. But that was another thing that I was going to say was when the armor pretty much, said, "Hey, Din, did you take your helmet off?" And he's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "You're Mandalorian no longer." I would have loved for him to take his helmet off and look at her and be like, "I am Mandalore. Like, I have the Darksaber."
Right?
What are you going to do about it? So, but
Well, yeah, exactly.
He did. So I'm sure he will, though, once. I think the Darksaber, I've seen a lot of theories behind Mando and the Darksaber as well, that he's actually a Force sensitive. He just doesn't know it yet.
Right.
I've also seen that the reason that the Darksaber is fighting against him is because he tried to give it away to Bo-Katan, and the Darksaber's kind of like, well, why would I want to? If it's a living entity, say like it's like a marriage. If you're married and you just dismiss your wife or your husband or whatever, be like, I don't want you. Why would they want you back? Kind of thing. So that's could be another reason that the Darksaber's fighting him. Another reason that it could be fighting him is because the Darksaber knows that that Din is Mandalore, but Din doesn't think he's worthy to lead. So the Blade's like, all right, whatever, I'll find somebody else. So until Din Djarin realizes that, yes, he is indeed the ruler of Mandalore and takes up that mindset, that the Darksaber won't actually, benefit his. So there's a lot of different theories that are being thrown out right now, and they're all really cool.
They're great.
Yeah.
One thing that I really love, that because Chris Selman and I were talking a while back when Mando first got started, he made a fantastic point. His relationship with Grogu has been unique. It's been fantastic. It's been one hell of a ride. You can tell, honestly, he wants his baby back. He does, and Grogu wants his daddy back. Like that's his daddy. Like that's his daddy. They need to be together. The Mando and Grogu are in all truth the lone wolf. They are the Star Wars lone wolf and cub. Chris made that connection, and it was genius. They are lone wolf and cub. As long as Mando has his baby, and Grogu has his daddy, all is right in the universe. I honestly believe they don't care one way or the other. Grogu won't care about the Force. Din won't care about Mandalorian wars and all that stuff. Like, he'll always want to be true to himself. He'll always want to be true to what he believes in, especially when it comes to the armor, because I know he wants to keep his pride and his tradition. He wants to keep that alive, but he loves that boy. He loves that boy, and that boy loves him. And as long as they're together, just doing their thing in the universe, all is well. And and this is why I really, really hope, and I know it's lining up to be that way. I really want Grogu to choose that Frodo shirt. Choose the Frodo shirt. He needs to choose the Frodo shirt. I love the Jedi. I love the Jedi. I love Luke Skywalker. I named my kid after Luke Skywalker. Don't choose Luke Skywalker. Take the Frodo shirt and take the ring to Mount Doom, please.
Well, there's
just because he can make his own lightsaber. He can build his own lightsaber.
Dude, they're lining it up, man.
And if Din is Force sensitive, like people are speculating, then that would be perfect, because then the two of them could train each other.
Mm-hmm. Well, and a lot of people too.
They could be.
Yeah, one of the things that I've seen too is how Star Wars and Filoni and Favreau have been genius in this is that there's always little subtleties in everything that they do.
Right.
And one of the things that somebody pointed out, and I don't remember who it was or when I saw it, it was a couple days ago, but they do think that, and it may not be in this next episode, it could be in the next Mandalorian or something like that, but
Sure.
that during the battle with the Pikes or something like that, Grogu and or Luke are going to realize, hey, more likely Grogu, hey, Din or my dad's in trouble. I'm going to leave training and go help. Just like Luke, when his friends and family were in trouble, left Yoda to go help.
Right.
And eventually he came back. So they were like, how they think it's going to play out is exactly like how it played out in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, where Luke left Yoda. They think Yoda's going to leave Luke to go back. So it could be, I don't know. We'll have to see, but it'll be a cool. Either way, it's gonna be cool.
Either way, it's gonna be epic.
Yeah,
and I mean,
It is.
we've got some cool stuff because, I mean, people are saying now that the Obi-Wan Kenobi series is confirmed for May, but I can't find anything on that. IMDb still does not have an air date for that, and if IMDb doesn't have it, then I don't believe an air date.
Somewhere my wife said that she found it somewhere online that the new Bad Batch was coming out May the 4th.
And I was
That
going to
was
say
quick.
they did Bad Batch season 1 May 4th last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine that they're probably going to do it again this year and then give us Obi-Wan Kenobi after that and then give us Ahsoka near the end of the year. And Ahsoka, the Ahsoka series, is going to have Sabine Wren in it to bring that other Mandalorian, but they have an actress officially listed in the cast as Sabine.
Nice.
For Ahsoka. So we're definitely going to see them probably going to look for Ezra and Thrawn.
Good deal.
So, I mean, that's only cool.
So, who do you think's dying off this next episode?
I don't think it's going to be dying off. I think it's going to be a reveal. Like everyone's talking Han Solo, but I think we're going to be surprised. I think we're going to see a new boss, the new boss monster. I think we're going to see a new boss. I think we're going to see or we're going to get a glimpse of who's behind it all. You know, like who's running the syndicate or who's behind the guy running the syndicate. Like there's a big creeping shadow. So I think we're going to get a boss. We're going to get a boss reveal. I really do think we're going to get a boss reveal, or we may get a betrayal. We may get some sort of like, we may get somebody who is portrayed as the hero or the anti-hero that we want to be the hero, and they're going to turn out to be a scumbag anyway.
What if one theory I've seen is what if Cad Bane kills Fennec? And then that episode that was never officially made where Cad Bane and Boba have the shootout and Boba kills Cad finally, that ends up happening.
What if Boba really is what Cad Bane wasted screen time saying he is? Brandon Repulse made a fantastic point the other day when he's like, why would they contribute that much time to Cad Bane's face, making the point, you need to understand, this guy is a scumbag, and he worked for the Empire. He is evil. That's not exactly what he said, but that's essentially what he said. And it's
pretty
like,
much he's
why
a
would they
killer.
use paid screen time to say that? Preston, your thoughts?
Your thoughts.
Your thoughts?
Yeah, that would be
Preston.
Bring back Mace.
For real, dude.
They need to.
Samuel L. Jackson's ready to come back.
He
too.
is.
Oh yeah, 100% he is. I think in the last episode we're gonna get Bo-Katan and Koska Reeves and
Bill Burr. Bill Burr needs to come back.
and the other guy that was with the Mandalorians and or that Mando helped. We're gonna have those three. We're gonna have Mando. We're gonna have Fennec, Boba, Kersantin. And Boba's gonna be riding the Rancor and going to war against the Pike Syndicate, and we're gonna see who's behind the Pike Syndicate. Because even though they killed Moloch in Rebels, and we didn't officially see it happen, he could be behind this. They could bring Moloch, for crying out loud. Ray Park wants to come back so bad.
Well, this is before Rebels? No, this is after Rebels. Okay, never mind.
And this is after Rebels, but we don't actually see Obi-Wan Kenobi kill Darth Maul in that last confrontation between the two of them in Rebels. So,
yeah, we did see Maul die because he pulled the same.
Yeah, but we also saw Cobb Vanth die. So
Yeah.
No, he just shot him in the shoulder.
And I mean, Bib Fortuna blew up in Jabba's sail barge over the Sarlacc pit, and then and then he's running Jabba's palace, and Boba and Fennec come in, take him out. So you never know. Anything is possible with Star Wars.
Me wanna wanga.
De Jabba no bada.
You will take me to Jabba now.
De Jabba wanga.
And you will be rewarded.
Right.
Oh man. It's a Jedi mind trick.
Yeah, so Brandon Maul is dead, but I mean, in episode 1, Obi-Wan cut him in half and threw him down the shaft. So
what about?
We all thought he was dead too.
Craig brings up a good point. What about that female Tusken that was training Boba? Because we didn't see her die. We saw the chief got
We didn't
killed.
see her or the kid.
Yeah, we didn't see her or the kid. We saw the chief. The chief died.
That's the other thing I was going to ask, because I honestly I didn't keep count. But is there any way that when
because she was a badass.
they go to war, right? Are there any Tuskens who can show up to fight? Are there any left? Because I know there was a slaughter, right? But were all of them slaughtered? Like, how many more from way out in the Dune Sea can rally and assist? Like, that would be such a turn at the end of the episode where, like, if they're losing, here come more sand people.
They just have to wait till nighttime because they come back in greater numbers.
Ooh,
there's a whole tribe of Tuskens that helped the people of Freetown take out the Krayt Dragon. So, I mean, and that's basically out in the middle of nowhere. Like, that's way out in the sticks.
I guess that would be BFT.
There's definitely another clan there.
BFT.
So, I mean, we'll see what happens. But I mean, for not a lot of people being excited about the first couple episodes of this show, like, they have blown this one out of the water in the last few.
Well, yeah, all they had to do was turn it into Mando season 2.8. I mean, that's literally all they had to do.
All hail.
You know?
Mando season 2.5.
All hail Mando.
Cheeto, what's up, brother? God, you know what, guys? I've missed this.
There's a guy I follow on TikTok, and he's like, spoiler alert, we're gonna get a huge cameo in the next episode of Boba Fett, and and all the rumors point to it being Boba Fett. And I'm like, that was so funny. Like,
Yeah.
he's listed as a cameo in his own show.
You know, leave it to the fandom to just ruin everything poor old, you know, Lucasfilm wants to just throw our way. You know, just leave it to the fandom to be like, oh man, we're gonna give you episode 5 and 6, and your guys are gonna love it. And it's gonna be the greatest thing ever. And what happens? They turn it into a meme. First thing.
Yep.
But I was thinking though, with Book of Boba Fett though, there isn't like I was super, I was excited for it to come out. I was like, oh, Boba Fett, because I've loved Boba Fett, even before it was cool to like Boba Fett, and but he's old now. He's an old dude, and yeah, I mean he's still badass, but it's like there you go. But like his prime time was when he was just this dope ass bounty hunter. And now he's an old guy, and he wants a tribe. He wants to chill, and so there isn't really much of a story left with him. So I don't really know how much further Disney's really able to take that character.
But what's really nice, dude, seriously, what's really nice about Boba, if you like, Aaron, do you follow like either Aaron? I don't care. Do you guys follow DC stuff at all?
Here and there.
Okay, so then do you know what the story with Jason Todd is? The second Robin, he's the Red Hood. All right. Long story short, when he comes back, he goes and he gets separate martial arts training with an assassin's. I guess they're a guild. They're kind of reminiscent of like Mother Talzin if you make the connection.
Okay.
But think about what Mando's done. Or not Mando, excuse me. See, it's his season. No, think about what Boba's done. He gets out of the Sarlacc pit. He gets taken by the Sand People, and what do? They train him. They train him. They reteach this man. They reforge his body into something tougher than he's ever had. The guy is a freaking star warrior, man. Like Boba is a brand new person. He's not just a bounty hunter anymore. Like, yeah, he was a badass bounty hunter, just like his father was, but look at him now. He can handle himself in range combat. He can handle himself in melee combat. He is a warrior.
Well, unless
he's not just a warrior, he's a champion.
Yeah, unless he's surrounded by electric shielded assassins, and then he kind of
that as well. But
then
seriously, man,
and he fires rocket launchers at him, and
those Tuskens absolutely iron forged him, and that was so cool to see. And the fact that folks are like, oh, those first 3 episodes, they weren't interesting. Look at what he's become.
Very true.
Sure.
My biggest gripe out of this whole series, though, is why does everybody forget they have on a damn jetpack?
That is true.
I mean, you got Boba and Fennec in the middle of the shield people, and he tries to shoot a rocket launcher at him instead of, oh, hey, I have a jetpack. Let me fly out of here. And then Mando, about slices his leg off with the Darksaber, and instead of falling, 3 stories down the ladder, he could have been like, hey, let me use the jetpack and go fly down there.
Plot armor?
Yeah, plot, yeah.
Beskar armor, plot armor, both pretty thick.
I don't know. But just like you have a jetpack, dude, like use it. I guess fuel is expensive in post-Empire War.
For real.
Well, gas prices are nuts.
The struggle is real.
All that spice. Spice! Excitement! Oh, man.
Cue Brandon.
Yeah, I know, seriously.
Right.
Preston.
It was really cool to see.
You do hear us, right? Oh,
where'd he go?
It was really cool to see the good, the bad, and the ugly
psych
comparison, though, they did between Bane and Cobb Vanth.
Yeah. I don't know. There's so much good stuff. I can't wait for the next episode, really.
It's going to be freaking amazing, dude. Ian,
Yeah.
we ain't been on the internet in like since before Christmas. How was your holidays and what's going on with you, Maine? What have you been up to?
Working. That's about it. Working. I've done some voice stuff for some fonts, but beyond that, that's about it. I want to do more.
You want to do more.
Sith mind trick.
Sorry.
I must say,
I
Ian,
know
you've
that.
ruined Skeletor for me. Every time I see something Skeletor, I'm like, oh, Ian would love this.
Right?
You're definitely not the first person to tell me that. I've
Yep.
had people take a picture of something like a Funko or a T-shirt or something, and it's like every time I see Skeletor, all I see is your bald head.
Okay, no, I'm gonna take that one step further. I'm gonna take that one step further about you and Skeletor. Because we bought this while we were down in Universal Studios. And on the top of this, and all I can hear is Ian doing Skeletor every time I look at this wand.
Why are you showing my pen off to the world? People pay for
Mola,
that
the
kind of
attorney and
privilege.
dentist.
Right? Like,
People
come on,
pay for that
dude.
privilege.
And Aaron, thank you for introducing me to that band the other day. I appreciate that.
Aaron, thank you for playing that music on,
Yes.
or putting that music on the group chat the other day.
Oh, yeah. Blackfield
For
Brides,
those
Yes.
of you that don't
That's-
know,
favorite band of mine.
Mr. Shadow Tech Sabers over the corner is an extremely talented guitar player.
I've just been chilling.
Yeah,
here with my
that's
mic off.
that's like right up my alley in the genre of rock that I like, and I did not realize that they had played some popular songs that I had heard before, and I was like, oh, that's who they are. So
Yeah,
but-
no. Blackfield Brides was a band that I found out when I was, a freshman in high school. Back when I was an emo, edgy boy.
yo,
Still am a little bit, but yeah, no, I love their music, and since I've gotten really good at playing, I decided to try to do a little bit of covers. And,
Well, you- pretty well smashed that one the other day.
yeah, right
Yeah,
now,
you did.
another buddy of mine that I met in the military, he does more like lead guitar stuff, like solos. So I sent him the track with my bit of guitar in it, and he's gonna put the solo over it, and hopefully whenever he's done with it, if he remembers, he'll send me the final version. So that'd be really cool. And of course, I will post it in the group chat so you all can hear.
So
Wait,
I guess let's go.
Let's quiet.
Yeah, you're a little quiet.
You're a little quiet, but you're still not bad.
Well, no,
So
I was
just
noticing
go
that when
around-
I was setting up my camera and stuff like that for StreamYard. I have no idea why.
I know in mic settings that you can and
My mic hear me? Oh wait, you guys can still hear me, huh? What if I do this mic volume? Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's way
crystal
better.
clear.
That's a
Oh.
lot better.
yeah,
Perfect.
that's a lot better.
Yeah.
So let's go around the room. Ian, how was your Christmas / New Year's / break from all of this? Besides work, what did you do?
Sat around the house, played with my sabers, played video games. That was about it.
Seabers.
All right, Mr. Johannen.
My
Christmas,
holiday-
New Year's.
Yeah, I know. Christmas and New Year's was It wasn't really too eventful, but I ended up getting a lot of cool stuff in the mail. Like, I don't know if you guys can see or not. I bought that Cal Kestis figure. Mike sent me the Cal Kestis Funko Pop. I got my Johnny Silverhand guitar in the mail, my Johnny Silverhand arm in the mail. Brandon sent me his Photon G4. Yeah, this thing is slick. And it's my first CFX saber, so that's pretty nice.
Nice.
Yeah, no, just been chilling, writing songs as usual. It's same old, same old.
Mr. Combs.
Not a whole lot. Christmas was quiet. We ended up going to a little Bavarian town up in the mountains, about 3.5 hours away from us, for the weekend. I think it was like the 26th, 27th, so that was really nice. But other than that, just freezing our butt off. Washington State's cold.
Yeah. Right? It's cold up here, too.
Yeah, starting to warm up a little bit. It's starting to get into the 40s now. So, yeah, other than that, just chilling. Not doing a whole lot.
Mr. 4Z. 4Z.
Well, I officially beat diabetes. Finally.
Woohoo! Officially.
Which is
Officially.
awesome.
5.6 on the A1C. So my original
yeah.
my original quest starting last March to, lose weight and do what I got to do, I finally paid off. So I'm officially not diabetic anymore. So from
Awesome.
here forward, it's just losing the weight, getting the clothes size down. It's kind of nice to look at the camera and not see two chins. It's different. It's a different feeling. I got to meet that guy way over there in person, and Chris Selman was we were like his family and Chris and myself were all at Disney Galaxy's Edge, which again was just a freaking phenomenal time. We all posted pictures.
Yeah.
I think I spent the least amount of money on that trip.
Yeah, I think
I basically came out with my Jedi Holocron, which is awesome.
I think we all bought holocrons, didn't we?
Yeah, and Jim got his, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we won't
right,
go
excellent.
there
No.
though.
Okay. Yeah, and then just been dealing with the dogs and been super busy with the job front. It's been posted a few times, but officially I'm not on Repulse Collectibles anymore, along with the other font makers. Link has decided to go the Saber route, which was always a goal. And he's got some. First of all, he's got a pretty good catalog, and secondly, he's got some stuff coming up which is going to be pretty freaking cool. And he just dropped a freaking Visions sound font package. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's that.
And it's nice to see a lot of stuff from Brandon, like out on social media.
True. But speaking of fire, I do need to bring attention to the fact that Syndicate Custom Relics has been putting out absolute, like out of the frying pan and straight into the heat, right into the fire with the fonts, with the assistance of this guy right here, with a Jedi Maul font, which has never been done. And then, of course, the absolute fire. And dude, I was so proud of him. So proud of him. He was the first one to get a Mando Luke font out after that episode. Let's freaking go.
Yeah, it came out like the day after.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
like he released it the
he
morning
was
after
ready.
the episode dropped.
He was ready, dude. And the font is fan freaking tastic. It is so crisp. It is so clean. It is so good. And don't get me wrong, I respect all the font makers in our community. And typically, you typically see the same 2 or 3 people always posting either a brand new update or a new font like the day after or 2 days after an episode comes out. Dude, he did it. And it was so great to see. And I'm like, look at him go. Just look at him go. And I was,
Yeah, he's been killing it.
Everybody stand up and just give it applause, because that's freaking-nificent. I was so happy to see that.
Let's talk about his January, since he's back on his site, as well as he is found in a couple of other places. But the best place to find him is syndicatecustomrelics.com. But
Fire
he
website
has
too,
dropped. Man. He's dropped the Matrix font. He's dropped an Obi-Wan
Machine
font.
City.
He's dropped the
Jedi Mall,
Master Mall, and now he's done the Mando Luke. Like in the last month, he's dropped 4 brand new fonts that he had no intention of working on at the end of last year, and just he's killing it right now.
Yes.
And I love
So
that about
good.
Preston is he like puts his nose to the grindstone. He just starts dropping left, right, and center, and good on him. So, my Christmas and New Year's was quiet. Our New Year's, we spent New Year's at Universal Studios at Horts, which was completely and totally epic. Had a lot of fun. The kids had fun. And then, went to Disney Hollywood Studios and Galaxy's Edge with Mr. 4Z and Mr. Chris Selman. And, we got so many good pictures of us in front of the A-Wing and the Millennium Falcon. And Chris and I had the sabers, and we went and took our sabers over and pissed off Kylo and the stormtroopers, and it had a blast. We had a blast. So we tried blue milk and green milk, and Chris loved them. I hated them. Aaron was the fan. My kids loved it.
You could just,
and then,
at the time, dude, I could just taste all the sugar. I was like, because it was the very first thing I had to drink in how many hours, Jeff? I had fasted the whole night before. I fasted the entire day, never ate a thing, and then walked that freaking park. And I was like, oh man, I was hurting so bad. And I drank that.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's not just some almond milk or something with some blue food coloring in it or something like that.
It's heavy whipping cream with extra sugar and blue dye.
Though both of them could taste completely different. It's so weird. And then you bought your thermal detonator Coke.
I did.
Which next time you go, Aaron, you need to get me one.
They had a Sprite one, and I missed it.
Oh,
that's the one thing I forgot to get was a thermal detonator Coke.
I'm actually going to look that up.
And I didn't get I didn't even see the Sprite one there, because my son was like, Dad, did you get the Sprite one? I was like, what Sprite one? I would have bought it. I don't even drink Coke. I give it to my daughter, and then I just kept the bottle.
We'll be right back.
Oh man, they're $19 on Amazon.
So, but yeah. Oh, and Christmas. My friends hooked me up for Christmas.
So,
first
remember how we were at the park? Remember how we were at the park and they were sold out of all the sabers? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a Vader.
Guess what I found on Shop Disney before we left States?
Is that one of the Black Series?
No, this is the
Galaxy's Edge from Undar's
Legacy Sabers. Bought a collector's kit, and it came with the hilt, a little plastic plug, a display stand, and a belt clip. So, I mean, it's not like a play saber. It's just like all display, shelf queen, but it beats what I had before. Now I have Vader. So, it's pretty stoked about that. So,
Yeah, my birthday present was getting to see how happy you guys were to go. Like, you were just so excited. I woke up, I saw your posts. I'm like, I can't go, but you know what? I'm glad he can. I'm glad that him and his family and everybody else that's going are super stoked.
right? We had so much fun that day. So much fun. And then we went to this killer Brazilian place in Aaron Brazilian barbecue place, and it was like all you can eat. And Chris and I got the meat sweats. it was pretty epic. So
So I think I've
definitely epic.
I think I've got a fair idea of what my next project is gonna be. Since I fully got my Johnny Silverhand cosplay. Now, I don't know how well this is gonna show up on screen, but I'm gonna get a really nice Cal Kestis cosplay.
Did you build that, or is that somebody else?
No, it's someone else's work. I found them on Etsy, and
right.
his is possibly like the best and like most realistic looking version I've ever seen. And since I'm a fan of black clothing, I'm gonna get it in a black scheme.
Nice.
So that's gonna be fun.
So I'm still doing Lego. Only right now I'm doing like this is the Harry Potter Lego art. You guys have seen the other ones that I've done. I did the Iron Man and the Darth Maul. But I bought 4 of these sets because they go together. And create Hogwarts crest. And this thing is epic. I do have to say. Ian's kind of seen some of this. So that's a cool bit.
Pop.
Wow.
So I don't know how many dots is on that, but
Dang.
and it's actually a pretty it's pretty epic.
That's cool.
Because this is half of it.
Oh wow.
And Aaron, you know how big my head is. Because we've met in person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is pretty big.
Like, that thing's huge. And that's only half of it. And they can't see you telling them that I have a huge head. But thanks, babe. Oh, we got Harry Solo.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. So, I know... Do we have any other DC fans in here? Because there's something else that we could talk about that we haven't... that nobody's talked about. Nobody's really talking about.
What's that?
Peacemaker.
Oh.
Has anybody watched Peacemaker on HBO Max?
Mm-mm. Dude, I still got a lot of things to catch up on. Been
Same.
keeping been keeping like hella busy.
So everybody saw the Suicide Squad that came out last year with King Shark and Cena as Peacemaker, and no, anybody
Not yet.
besides me. No.
Nope.
Anyways, they gave John Cena his own show. It is absolutely freaking hilarious. It's right up there with kind of the mature level of the way Titans has been, and I know certain people in here are caught up. You caught up on it finally, didn't you, Aaron?
Oh, me? Yeah. I
Fourth.
finally got caught up on. Yeah, I got caught up on Titans and Stargirl. Finally, took a while.
So the level of violence and stuff that's in Peacemaker is right up there with Titans, but this series is basically written and directed by James Gunn, who did the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Wow.
And he's got a wicked sense of humor. Yes, Chris, Eagly. His eagle.
Hey, gents, I think my wife is going to hop on her computer here and play some games. So,
Info, man.
I will
Yep,
see you
I'm
all
gonna
later.
be jumping off. I gotta work in the morning.
Y'all have a good night.
It's
See you, man.
been fun, Aaron. Okay, he's gone. And he's gone. So,
I'm at least sticking around enough to say see everybody later properly.
Catch you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm.
good night, Ian.
I open and close tomorrow. We close at 4, so it should be good.
Okay, cool. I'll be around.
All right, peace, dudes.
See you, dude.
See ya.
See ya. And then there were three. And then there were three.
Man.
So Mike is in Disney right now.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to
With-
get down there.
with-
I had some kid stuff come up the other night, and oh man,
With his
I wish
family,
all of us
and-
were here at the same time though. That would have been awesome.
I know. And we're going to have to get either there or somewhere all at the same time. All of us.
Yeah.
Like everybody. So, I mean, looking at it now, I think if we were to go anywhere Galaxy Edge related again, I think we'll probably do California, which, I mean, might be tough for some people to do, depending on when we go, but
Yeah.
it's definitely a lot less walking.
I'm just glad we got the opportunity.
So am I.
Seriously. So.
I mean, we did 10 kilometers that day.
Oh, dude, it was nuts. It was so much.
So much walking.
Boop. Okay.
So much walking.
Man, we
I
kind
can't
of
wait
did
to
throw
get
this.
some new.
We kind of did throw this thing together last minute.
Mm-hmm.
Just glad to be back.
I mean, yeah, that's exactly it. We just needed to get back, get our feet wet. I mean, we've still got 9 people watching, which is pretty decent. I'm not going to complain about. I mean, if we have people watching, we're going to have people watching for the fact. So, yes, Will, it is good for calves and thighs. Not good for knees, though.
Dude, I was destroyed. I was already, dude. That was like week 1 of doing the workout program I was on, and I was already killed. And then going that day, woke up, fasted workout, didn't eat or drink nothing, and then just went straight to Disney and did all that walking. I was like, what was I thinking? But it didn't matter because I was like so overwhelmed mentally just with everything that was going on, and the freaking dude, it was such a good time.
It was. And I mean, that was kind of the last good that we had down there, because a lot of people know, but I ended up being a Florida resident for 10 days longer than I planned being a Florida resident. So that was interesting too. So, because I mean, we planned to leave on the 8th. And Aaron, I told you what happened, but we went to get our COVID test today, and our kids came back negative, and my wife and I came back positive, and so we ended up having to stay down in Florida for another 10 days, and then before we were supposed to fly back after our 10 days, we took our kids to get tested, and one of our kids came back negative and the other one came back positive. So Wendy and I actually broke down and started crying because we thought we were going to be stuck down there for another 10 days. Took our son, tested positive to a place and paid for a test. And 15 minutes after we got his positive results, and it came back negative, so we actually did manage to fly on the 17th, which was good. So now we're back home. We're sort of, kind of, not really settled back in at home. So
yeah.
Definitely missed the weather.
Reacclimated.
Yeah, definitely missed the weather from down there.
Apparently, this is the place to be right now because even in Texas, it's like iced over.
Right.
Which is nuts.
Well,
all right.
Even the day that we called Preston from Galaxy's Edge, it was he had like a foot of snow in his yard. In Kentucky.
I remember that picture. Golly.
And Mike escaped a snowstorm the day after he left. So,
man. Yeah, dude, that was freaking nuts. All right, boys. Listen,
we've had it stream back. I think we're going to cut it off here. Everybody that's watching, we're just doing quick dip our toes into the pool to get back into things, and
little reintroduction.
And we will see you. This has been the usual specs, which is usually run by Mr. 4Z, but let me take the reins tonight for
killing me.
I know. It says 4Z on the screen now.
Okay. Well, no, it's just a Z. It's not ZEE.
So it could be.
Yeah, I know. I call you 4Z. 4Z. Anyways, so thank you all for voting on behalf of Shadow Tech Savers. 4Z, go one and only. 4Z. Can I call you 4Z?
4Z.
Is that better? On behalf of the three of us that are left, may the force be with you. Have a good night.